welcome back to my channel. Today's video is dedicated to this entire pink glam. I'm obsessed with how the makeup turned out, and it's also a very much first impressions video. There's so much new makeup that I'm using in this video that I've never used before, and you guys are gonna get to see whether I like the products or not. If you guys haven't already subscribed to this new channel in English, please go ahead and subscribe. I really want to build it up for you guys, my followers and my subscribers that love my English tutorials. So if you're interested, hit that subscribe button right now before you forget, and let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off with our eyes, and for that I'm gonna use the same primer I've been using lately. It is the eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Eden. And I'm just taking a concealer brush to spread it out, and I really want to make sure I'm dragging it out to the ends and to the very inner corner of the eye also. Automatically look at the difference. Like, hello, this eye looks totally awake and this eye is like, help me. You only need about that much, by the way. You don't need to cover your entire eye with this because a little does go a long way. Alright guys, so to be honest, I don't really know exactly the type of pink look I'm gonna go for, but I want it to be really pink, like hello, yes, this is a pink video. I don't know if you could tell. So we're gonna start off with this new Paradise Enchanted eyeshadow kit from L'Oreal, and they are scented eyeshadows. The only thing I absolutely hate about this palette is the fact that it's so dusty, but I think the colors are really pretty and they have pretty good payoff. So I want to go in first with this really light pink and this cream color. Look at how much dust there is. I'm just putting this all over my crease. This is not supposed to be too harsh, it's just supposed to be a nice transition shade. And I'm making sure to blend it all the way out here also, and on the inner part. Yes, this shade is necessary because you'll see we're gonna apply a really bright pink, and I don't want there to be so much of a contrast between the primer shade, which is super white like concealer, and the pink eyeshadow that's basically hot pink. So this peachy tone is gonna really serve as a nice transition. I don't know if you'll be able to catch this on camera, but I'm just gonna blow onto the palette because I mean I'm also the only one using this palette. Don't worry, I'm not using it for my clients, but I want you to see how much fallout is in here. I don't know if you saw that, but I sure did, and it was a shit ton. So I am pretty much done with that shade. I am gonna hop into this one right here. It does have a little bit of shimmer. I usually would put this into a crease, but I don't think the shimmer is that pigmented, so I don't think it'll really matter that much. And I did switch over to a slightly skinnier fluffy brush. This one is the M518 from Morphe. And now I'm really gonna be packing on those pinks. You want to make sure that when you're blending this, you are blending it right in the crease. So a trick that I mentioned here before is that I raise my eyebrows and I kind of look down into the mirror at this angle instead of having it right in front of me with my eyebrows down, because that way I can really see the shape of my crease. So with this shade, I barely have to pick up any colors, so honestly it's really pigmented. And it's a really beautiful pinky peach tone. It's definitely darker and more visible than the original tone, so I really like it. And as far as the colors, I think that this is a great little palette to have with you, maybe to travel with, or just a palette that you know that you could just grab in the morning when you're going crazy getting ready, and this is gonna definitely save the day because it has so many beautiful peaches and nudes in here. Okay guys, so now comes the part that I'm a little nervous about. It's definitely gonna take this look to the next level, I think. So this might not be something that is super wearable for everyone, but if you're into pink, or if you like to wear a lot of makeup, or if you like to experiment with colors, I think it's definitely going to be something really fun. So hopefully it works. So I'm gonna be taking the Life's a Drag palette from Mania Mue and Lunar Beauty. And I am going to be taking this color, I think it's pronounced Kai Kai or KK, one of those two. And I'm gonna take a pretty short and stubby round brush. I keep saying round brush, I mean fluffy brush. It does have a little bit of eyeshadow. It does have a little bit of eyeshadow on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. Okay, so this color, we're gonna focus it more on the outer portion of the eye and then into the crease. I'm going in by tapping the color in first. Once I feel like I have taken off basically all of the color from the brush onto my eye, then I'm gonna go ahead and blend. Up like that, and then in a little bit. I'm just gonna even them out, make sure they both match up. Oh my god, this color is so pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a concealer. This one is brand new. Actually, it's also kind of like my first impressions on it. It is shade number 10 and it's from the brand Wonder 2. I pop a little right here. And with an Alamar Cosmetics concealer brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the crease. I am gonna do it off camera because my camera is heating up, but I will link a video right up here in case you guys wanna learn how to do the perfect semi-cut crease. Okay guys, so this is pretty much what I did off camera. Super easy half cut crease, and I left it like that. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take the brush that had the super hot pink tone, and I'm not gonna add anything yet. I just want to blend right here at the very edge of that concealer. Make sure that there are no harsh lines. Apparently this concealer dries super fast, so I might actually have to go in and add a little bit of eyeshadow because right here you can see that it's like not really blending that well. So just keep it in mind if you do happen to get this concealer. I'm dipping back into that KK or Kai Kai color. And I'm just gonna pat it. So I'm actually gonna use the brush that came in that Lunar Beauty palette, and I'm gonna grab this white cake face eyeshadow, and I'm gonna pack that on. I'm using the smaller side. This is like a super pigmented white eyeshadow. I haven't used this palette in a hot minute. So I'm putting most of the white on the inner portion of the eye, and once I get to the middle, I'm going to only use the excess and just tap it on. And then I'll go ahead and blend that afterwards. And I like to tap on the shade. I don't like to drag it because even though the palette is called Life's a Drag, it's gonna be a real drag if we smear the concealer. So we're gonna do little pats at a time. And picking up this fluffy brush that did have a little bit of the hot pink eyeshadow without adding any extra shadow, I'm gonna go ahead and just tap right where we notice that color change. So before we move on to the face, I just want to do one last thing to the eyes, although we're not going to finish the eyes until the very end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But I am taking this NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner in the shade Vivid Petal, and we're going to go ahead and draw a cat eye with that. Okay guys, I honestly feel like this eyeliner is expired, and I hope it's not because that's gross. But I feel like the formula got so clumpy out of nowhere. Oh my god, guys, this is the clumpiest mother effing eyeliner I've ever used. Don't buy it. Only buy the liquid eyeliner in black because that one never did this to me. So weird. Okay, let's move on to face really quickly. I'm gonna take this primer spray from Urban Decay, and it's called the Rebound Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Oh, alright. And I like to take my fingers and kind of massage it in. It leaves the skin feeling a little tacky, which is nice. Makes me feel like the foundation's really gonna stick. For primer, I'm taking the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. And this is basically what it looks like. I guess you just apply it like that. I don't know, I don't really like it. I feel like that's not really sanitary. So this is supposedly going to minimize pores. So let's see, because you girl has a pore problem, okay? Literally, like, I'm poor. Help, send me money. My face feels like, I don't know. It's a little cooling. Ooh, but I don't like how it feels. My face feels like it's like stuck. I don't know. I don't know if that's the point, to like close your pores. I feel like this might be for someone who has extremely oily skin, and that is not me. Yes, here we go. Oil Control Primer that perfects for an all-day matte, smooth complexion while minimizing pores. Okay, well, that's the reason why it feels freaking drying. Okay, so before I move on to my whole foundation, I kind of want my skin to soak all that up, and I'm gonna do my brows. Now, I did receive this as a PR from L'Oreal, and I'm pretty excited to use them. It's the first time I use them. There's a lot of first impressions in here. I mean, I haven't been home in such a long time. I've been traveling, which honestly, I'm gonna film a live update video for you guys too. So if you have questions, make sure you write them down here, or you DM them to me on Instagram, because I will be answering a lot of your questions, as well as updating you on my life. So this is from the Havana collection from Camila Cabello, and this is the Gotta Give Brown. And I decided to try out both of these shades. I think there's 3 shades. One of them is light and one of them is medium, and it sounds like, for some reason, I don't know if you have to shake it. It's kind of like a pomade. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna swatch it right here. That's pretty much what it looks like. So I usually don't like using liquid products or gel products for my brows. I only like using pencils or powder or gels, like actual brow gel. But let's see how this works. So I'm going to brush my brows upward. Let's go ahead and take that darker shade, which was the medium. Definitely, like if I'm painting on my brows. Oh my god, I'm scared. So you have to have a super light hand with this. Guys, let's get a little closer. My brow looks like shit. I don't know how fast this dries, but I definitely did not wait before brushing them. So when you brush through them, it looks like it's pretty fine, actually. It doesn't look bad. So now I'm gonna take the lighter shade, and I'm gonna fill a little bit on the inner part of my brows. All right, I'm back. Yes, that was a mission to try to get this brow looking like this one, and I still feel like I don't like this one, so we're just gonna ignore my brows and move on with the freaking video. So for now, I do want to conceal the area around my brows though, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a concealer. I'm gonna mix a little bit of the medium tone concealer with the lighter tone concealer from Wonder 2. So I like to start off a little over the brow and then go down to really sharpen it up. And by the way, I think that this step is definitely necessary if you use a product that you know are a little messy with, or if you haven't had time to do your brows and you want to make sure they look good. And all I did right now is blend out the rest of that concealer up into my forehead and down here, because remember that this concealer dries so fast, guys. Moving on to foundation, I am going to use this L'Oreal True Matte, and I chose shade W5 and C2.5, so it's sand beige and ivory beige. And the reason is because my body is way more tan than my face. So to apply it, I'm taking an Ellie Maya brush. The reason I'm using a foundation brush today is because this one is actually vegan and cruelty-free, and I'm really trying, you know, to use more and more vegan and cruelty-free products. I'm definitely eating less meat. I visited PETA with my mom in Los Angeles when I was there, and in the last year, I've been really trying to find more plant-based protein instead of animal protein. It is hard, but I mean, especially after going to PETA and seeing all the images, talking to them and everything, it's so important to, I mean, not only for your health, but also for the environment and for all the cute little animals too. There's so many reasons to try to eat less animals, but not only that, also use products that are animal cruelty free. So far, guys, I'm loving this foundation. Oh my god, it's so nice, and honestly, it's pretty full coverage. You guys see how my blemishes just disappeared? I'm going in with my beauty blender just to make sure I don't have any streaks, and I wanted to use up what was left in the back of my hands. So I want to contour before I put concealer, just in case I over contour, because that tends to happen. And I'm using this contour foundation stick. It's actually the Longwear shaping stick from the Infallible line from L'Oreal. Ooh, and it's interesting because it has sunscreen of SPF 27. These are actually foundation sticks, but I don't really like them as foundation sticks. I like them as contour and highlight sticks. So I always make sure I start off from the back and then I go front and then I blend up like that. I've never done an in-depth contour tutorial in English. I think I'm gonna do that because I have one in Spanish, so if you're interested in the Spanish one, go ahead and click again either up here or down below. And always make sure when you're blending your forehead contour to blend up into the hairline. I am mixing those two concealer shades again, shade 10 and shade 20 from the Last and Foundation Concealer from Wonder 2. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I blended everything out, but look at all the excess concealer I have in the back of my hand. Goes to show that a little goes a long way with this concealer. Moving on to powder, I'm going to be taking my Aesthetica Cosmetics powder. You guys know I'm obsessed with this powder. I love it so much. I'm probably going to have to buy some more soon. Okay, so now I'm taking my C3 MAC powder and I'm just going to dust off all this baking. For bronzer, I'm going to take the Wonder 2 bronzer, and it is the Perfect Selfie bronzer powder. Please be careful when you use this product because it's so pigmented, so you don't need a lot. With a super tiny angled brush, I'm just going to go ahead and use that same bronzer and just do a little bit of nose contour. I'm taking this Guilty Glow highlighter from Veramona. It's in the shade Exposed. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this gives a very soft pink reflective highlighter glow from within. Placing it all along my cheekbone to the apples of my cheeks. If you have large pores, I definitely don't suggest putting highlighter all the way in the apples of your cheeks, but honestly, like, even though I do, I don't care. I wanted to do it for this look. So I'm going to take this Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter, and I'm just going to put the rest of it on the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow over the brow, and with my finger a little on the inner corner. With the smaller side of the Lunar Beauty brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this highlighter too, and I'm going to put it right under here, just so that the brow is nice and highlighted. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this look, I do want it to be a little bit more pinky and rosy around my cheeks, so I'm going to go in with the Infallible Paint Blush Kit from L'Oreal, and I'm going to take this peachy blush right here and just apply it right to the apples. So I'm going to go and jump in with the same brush that had that hot pink color. It still has a ton on it, so without adding any, I'm just going to blend it down under here. Now we're going to move on to the really fun part of the eyes. I hope it looks cute because I have this vision and I want glitter, but I don't know if it'll be too much. So this is the Wonder 2 glitter jellies, and this is the shade Amethyst. And if you see, it's literally like a jelly consistency. So I want to add a little bit of this glitter, like right here. Okay, that's a cute look. And these are like big chunks of glitter. I think that it gave it the perfect touch. I'm gonna go in with Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Really quick off camera, I'm gonna apply these lashes from Ardell. They are the 252 style. I'm obsessed with them. They give so much mega volume, literally. Alright, I'm back. My lashes look freaking bomb. I love these lashes so much. The only thing is that this one, I kind of glued it a little too high up, so let's just ignore it. So to finish up the eyes, the only thing that we're missing is a little bit of eyeliner on the lower waterline, and I'm going to take this Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Heartless. I'm taking this super pink In Anticipation lip liner from MAC. So next I'm going in with the shade Peyton from ColourPop, and it honestly goes perfectly with that MAC lip liner. So now I'm going to apply these two glosses from Urban Decay. First gloss is called Obsessed, and the second gloss is called Big Bang. Okay guys, so we have one final step for this look, and it's going to be adding setting spray. Today I'm taking this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and it's the little bottle that comes with the Born to Run collection. Alright guys, there you have it, my super pink glam. I love how it turned out. I think it is such a cute pink overload look. So of course a lot of these steps were totally optional, but regardless, I love it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos whenever I post. Remember that I post twice a week, and I'll see you guys here next time.